Hello guys, today we're actually going to talk about Stardust and shooting stars for free to play only. There's a very important reason why I made this free to play only. It's because in Members World pay to play, there are many clans and there are many clan chats that look for stars. They will find the star and they will literally go there and finish the star in like 5 to 10 minutes. It's not very FK. For free to play stars, if you find one yourself, and if you don't, tell like 50 people, you can actually stay there for about 2 hours just AFKing. It's a true AFK because you click once every 20 minutes and you're done. So let's begin. The requirements for free to play in Scar are the same for the level to mine it, the tier wise. You should definitely read the wiki for more information on that. But you have to keep in mind the experience you get is half. So it is slow experience, but if you don't care about that, it's a great alternative. And also, the shop where you can exchange Stardust for gems or clay packs or all the other good stuff is in pay to play only. So you could accumulate a lot of Stardust, but you still need to become a member to actually use the Stardust. However, the experience is free, as I mentioned earlier. And you could always mine stars in free to play while you're busy with life, and then when you're ready to play, go to members and cash in that juicy Stardust. So let's get started. So how do you start scouting for stars? Well, let's take a look at one of my other videos for how to actually scout once you're at the location. So here I have found a star, and I want to mention really quickly how they work. They spawn every 2 hours in different locations, and they will despawn if no one finds them or mines them out by then. I've noticed they spawn on even hours, but that could be different for you. But the only way in free to play that you can find them is you have to hop worlds. There's no telescope. You just have to keep hopping with multiple accounts, and that's the hard work. Hard work, great rewards. That's what you have to do. But once you do it, it's great. It's AFK time, so it's well worth it. And here, let's zoom in. You can see there I have actually two phones in my hand. So my main account is mining the star, while my other accounts are looking for the next star. That's essentially how I do it. So there you can see. I'm just hopping worlds on the next star, and when I found it, I will make a note of it so that my main can go to the next star. We're ready. And I actually have accounts in all the locations, and I will show you very soon where they are. But basically, here's one example of where it is. But you really just need accounts to hop. And then, before we dive into the locations, let's just quickly look at the loot, because that's always fun. So this is one. I think this time I had 120k Stardust. I believe all turned into gems there. You can see it's pretty juicy loot. And then after some time, I probably mine another. Oh, here's the second clip, I believe. Yes, there we go. This time maybe like 140k. I don't really remember off the top of my head, but you can see it is a lot of gems, and it's great for Ironman. It's great for mains too, just for making gold. So without further ado, let's get into the meat of this video. Okay, so now that you know how to scout for stars when you are at the location, the next logical question is, where are the locations? We're about to show you. So first of all, you need a lot of teleport runes and skull scepter, energy potions, etc. If you have the new rune crafting amulet from the minigame, that will help as well. I don't have it. I'm not going to show you. But basically, it's just about getting closer to the fallen star ASAP. And then, yeah, I think it's time to just go and traverse the world. Let's go do it. So let's start with Asgardia. And in Asgardia, mostly it's about the dwarf mines and Falador. You can find that information there from the wiki, but I will use the Sculpt Scepter to get closer to the first one, which is the Northern Dwarven Mines. You guys might remember this place as the place where you do the cannon quest, where you get the Dwarven cannon, and where you reclaim it. But I'm not going to walk all the way up there, but you can see where I'm clicking. There's a star right there where I'm clicking right now. Right there, yep. So that's the first one. Now let's move on to the next one. I'm going to start zooming a little bit soon. So we teleport to Falador, and right by the east bank of Falador, right where I'm standing, that's another spawn location. Let's zoom again. Yep, this is the Remington Mine Falling Star location, where I'm standing right now. There will be a star there if you're lucky and you find it. And let's move on really quickly to the next one, which is close by. It's the crafting guild. That's why we wear the brown apron. If you noticed, we have a brown apron in our body. We do need 40 crafting, I believe, to enter the crafting guild. But this star is actually pretty hard to get because there are a lot of free-to-play players in the crafting guild, and they will find the star and they will mine it. But where I clicked right there, where the gold wars are, that's where it is. So here we're gonna fast forward and move on to the next region now. This is we've just shown you every single Asgardia, which is 4. The next region is the Corsair Cove, which is the Field of Health, we have to do a quest. We had to start a quest. You notice how I didn't finish the quest. I just started the Corsair Cove. All you need to do is start it to get in here. And we're coming on to the first spot here. Let me also pull up the wiki. So right where I'm standing, there's a star right there. And if we look at the wiki here, there are 2 free-to-play fallen stars for the Field of Health. One is where I just showed you. The other one is in the resource area, but that is locked behind completing Dragon Slayer. So you can see here, you must actually complete Dragon Slayer to enter the second zone. And also, the second zone is a little dangerous. If you accidentally misclick the cave, you will go into a very aggressive ogre's area. So do be careful here. I almost wiped my Ultimate Ironman. You can see a video of that in one of my other series. But that cave right there is dangerous. But right outside the cave, right here where I'm clicking, there's a star right here. Now, let's go on to the next area. Okay, next is Mistallen Draenor Village. Mistallen has 6 stars and they are available to all free-to-play. So where I'm standing right here, that's where the first star is, right under the bank. This one is hard to get because there's so many people cutting those willows, and they will also mine the stars when they see it. You'll most likely not find one there. But the one I'm showing you next is a lot easier to find. Well, we're about to get there, so yeah, let me just keep talking then. Yeah, so Mistallen is the most popular. It's also most free-to-play, and you might find a lot of competition here. I would personally recommend trying out one of the other regions. They are simply energy brew because you need to run. But here we go. We are at the second spot right here. This is the second spot. Let's go ahead and quickly zoom out to the next spot. Here we are. This is the other Mistallen place. They're all near mines. You notice a pattern here. They're all near mines. And once we're done with the lumber swamps, next is Alcared. There are 3 total in Alcared. Let's start zooming. Okay, definitely do not forget gold. I had to skip a part because I forgot the 10 GPs here. If you didn't do Prince Ali Rescue, you need to go find some GP to get past this gate. Free to play, right? Anyways, here's the first one. It's the Dwarven Mines, again, near a mine. We're running to it right now. It's going to be right up there. See where that guy in room G is. And next, we are going to run all the way down to the bank. A lot of people, well, not the bank, sorry, the dual arena bank. There is one in the bank, but first let's go to this dual arena bank. Would you look at that? We actually found a star. Yeah, this is awesome. You can start mining it. I'll probably bring my ult later to mine this star. But yeah, see, it's on plan. I actually did not plan that. That was just there. But let's look at the last spot for the Alcared area, which is near the bank in the south. That's why people like Alcared. There's 3 different shooting stars here, and it's very close to each other. So you'll get competition if you mine here. Right here, we're gonna There's one. There's a star right where I'm clicking. Okay, next, let's use the Chronicle. You notice my second item in my inventory is the Chronicle. That teleport me to the Champions Guild because there is a star right by the Champion Guild, or the Verak Mine, as you know, it's closer to mine. That's why there's one here, right here where I'm clicking. This one is also popular because of the fact that it is near a teleport. So let's start zooming again. And now you've seen a pattern, right? Every time there's a mine, there's usually a fallen star. So there is another mine. You all remember this mine. It's the southeast mine. And yes, there is a shooting star here too as well. It's usually right about here. It falls right here-ish, or maybe in the mine. I don't recall exactly, but that's okay. And then there's one more, which is under Verak Bank. This one, again, is very popular because everyone can see it if they're banking there. Yeah, there's one right here. Yep. That actually concludes all of Mistallen. Now we go to the Wilderness. Yes, there are stars in the Wilderness, and they are even more FK because free-to-play Wilderness is completely dead. but you still probably don't want to risk too much. I brought a whole bunch of energy and food, didn't get to use it, but let's pull up the wiki first. So there's actually more in the pay-to-play member area as well, but for free-to-play there are 3. And I'm going to open the map soon so you can see where they are. The first one we already passed, which is the Zamorak with Zamorak Wizard. That there's a little mine right there, right? There's one here in this mine, and then there's one in the Goblin Mine, the Hobgoblin Mines up north, and lastly there's one in the Rune Rocks. But there are actually 4 total spots in the wilderness. And if you find a star in here, it's probably yours, and you will never see a single competition. But if you do, they might just PK you. But yeah, the rest of this trip is just running north. I personally have never actually mined a shooting star in the wilderness just because I can't be bothered. There's always a chance someone will attack you. There's also monsters here, so it's not exactly AFK, right? But for completeness, I will show you all these. And I definitely do not recommend mining the Rune Rocks. There are actually PKers in free-to-play at the Rune Rocks. That is the one place in the free-to-play that is still active because Rune Rocks are worth money. But we're just gonna poke our head there just to see if there's anyone there. Hopefully not, and just run away. Because I'm carrying a decent amount of risk. A lot of energy potion. Oh, okay, there it is. No one there. The rocks are empty too. Probably killed by bots. But yeah, that's it for wilderness. Let's jump forward to the last region. Okay, lastly, Karmjah. There are 2 in the Karmjah area, but I actually recommend you not go to them because they are very far away and very annoying. You'll see why. They're both on Crandor because everything else is pay-to-play. And it takes a long time. But it's very nostalgic, no? I don't know about you guys. When I was free-to-play when I was a kid 10 years ago, this is what I did every day. I came to Karmjah, I fished some lobsters and some swordfish, and I went to kill lesser demons. And we get to see all of that here. Actually, by now we've seen the entire world. We've trekked the entire free-to-play world. It feels awesome though, no? And the theme is the same. There are actually mines on free-to-play. I'm sure y'all forgot about that. There's actually mines up there, but who would actually mine there, right? Anyways, oh my god, this place is so nostalgic. I stay here for probably 1,000 hours or more as a kid. Just killing lesser demons for rune med helmets. Oh, the memories, man, so good. Anyways, let's go to the first spot, which is the mine right here. You see? Where I'm clicking right now, there's... Oh, too fast. Alright, next, the second part. The second part is super annoying because you have to go all the way around this ledge. You cannot walk down there. You have to go around like this. This is the only way. You come all the way out here. And you finally arrive right here. Okay, guys. That was a lot of fast forwarding, but now let's actually just review really quickly where all the places are. I'm clicking it right now. 2 on Crandor. The one, now let's zoom into, oh, nope, field lip helps. Where's field lip helps? There it is. Okay. 2 in Corsair's Cove, 1 there. 1 there. And then some in I think this is Asgardia. Yeah, we got the mines, we got the crafting guild. Great. There's 1 in Draenor, 2 in Lumber Swamps, which I'm about to click on now, right there, and then right there. Yep, 3 in Alcared, right there, right in the Dorina next, I believe, and then the mine there. We scroll up a bit, we got 1 in the Champions Guild, right there, the Varrock Bank, and then the Varrock, oh, I forgot this Varrock Cells East Mine, that's okay. And then we have 1 in the Dwarf Mine entrance, and 1 in Falador. And lastly, I believe it's this wilderness. There's 4. 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, 1 in the Rune Rocks. Yeah, wow, that was a world trip. That was a world trip if I ever seen one. It was fun though. I liked making this video, and I hope you guys found it informational. You could park alts there, or you could just have your alts run there and hop the worlds. But basically, you need to hop the worlds. And if you go to a spot and you hop, there's a very high chance you'll find one after about 3 to 5 minutes of hopping. So don't get discouraged. Now, let's go back to that star I found earlier, and let's go mine it. Oh man, my alts are not AI smart movement. But anyways, we're just gonna woozy our way up there, and oh my gosh, all 3 of us need to pass the gate. But yeah, I have a decent amount of alts that are actually like strong, and then a bunch of just scouting. But here we go. We're gonna make a train and choo choo. Let's go. Chugga 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 choo choo. Let's go get that star. Yeah, the four my accounts here finished that level 6 star in actually under 10 minutes. That gives you an idea. That star right there got finished. We finished mining that star in less than 10 minutes. Amazing, right? That's why in pay to pay, you're never gonna find the star to yourself. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and bye.